Hi guys, Mumford and Kid here, back again. How's everybody doing? Welcome back to another comic poll spotlight. Cause basically, uh, this book will be on my poll whenever the new issues come out. But comics poll spotlight is basically I take one book, put the spotlight on it, and talk about it. And this book, or these books actually, this title comes from a friend. I actually know the art. I know the author. I actually personally know the author. And I consider her a good friend. And kind of look at her, I look at her as being kind of like a proud big brother looking at his little sister. It's pretty much like that. So what is the title? So what's the big title, Chris? Huh? Well, I'm here. I'm gonna show you. Relax. The title is none other than ta-da. Like father, like daughter. Issues 1 and 2. Yeah, we're gonna spotlight on this. I'm gonna spotlight it. So, I'm gonna give you a little bit of a 411 on the title, the synopsis of the story so far, but I'm also gonna give you my thoughts as always. Did I like it? Did I hate it? I'm gonna tell you because I've done this before for another friend who has his own book, um, and I'm doing it for Cat as well. So let's talk about this, shall we? Yeah. Like father, like daughter. Okay. So the story is something different, a little different. Usually you hear me say most of the time, I've seen storytelling like this before. But in this one, it's a little different. We have this hero. His name is Invulnerable. I believe that's his name. Yeah. And he is this big time superhero. He's famous. Everybody knows him. Everybody is about him. He's kind of like a Superman-esque character. And along comes this girl right here, right here. Her name, Casey. Okay, yeah, Ryder. And she is the daughter of said hero. And she does not like it. Anytime she hears her classmates or fellow students talk about it, she gets angry about it. And there's a reason why. You see, years ago, her father, the hero of this title, left them, her and her mother, to go off to be a superhero, famous and everything like that. Left her. Now, instantly right there, you would just say, dude's a bastard. What kind of hero does that? We've seen famous fathers and famous children, famous superhero children, take on the slack of their parents. Following their parents' footsteps. I don't need to go on the detail. We've seen plenty of them. But in this one, Casey hates it. It's almost like she hates him. And in some way, when you read it, you can understand reading the first issue, you can see from her detail, she has every reason to hate her father. He left her to go off to be famous and not support the family. Yeah, you have every right to understand where this young lady's coming from. And that's where the writing comes in right from there. It's written very well to the point of like, I understand her. Her friend Stephanie is really fun. You always got to have a very cool, buddy, BFF, GFF, with you. But unfortunately, something happens. Casey inherited her father's abilities. She's basically just as invulnerable as he is. And now she's trying to figure out how to get rid of them because she doesn't want them. The pop culture references in this are fine. I did not mind them. It was like, I get it. The comic references, spot on. I thought was fun. And then that brings us to the second issue. Or more like in between the second issue and things like that. We get to see at the end that Casey's dad, we got him all misunderstood, because he's completely not what he seems to be. He's admired by everybody. However, he's not admired by the two people he wants that the most from. That's his daughter. And he writes this beautiful like monologue, I guess, in his diary. And I'm just like, wow, okay. All right. I get it. So when Daddy finds out about that his daughter may be, he realized that he can't just ask for help, which he does, and now he needs to confront his daughter. This right here was a good title for me. As a fan of comics, I've been reading comics for nearly over 20 years, and I really enjoyed what I read in this. I really did. It made a lot of sense. You can understand from both sides of the characters in this. And it truly made me just realize that sometimes it's not always good to be the hero, in a sense, because you may be admired by strangers and people around you, but sometimes you want the admiration of those closest to you. And we don't get this in this, because both sides are kind of at odds. One finds out that she has it, and she wants rid of it. She doesn't want anything to do with having these abilities, because in a sense, it reminds her of him. And I was like, that's really well done. The artwork, to me, I can't forget the artwork. The artwork in the second issue was better than the first, in my opinion. This is the second. You see, I like the covers. The covers are really great as well. But overall, I did enjoy this very much. I'm glad I bought these, and I promised Kat I would. Yeah, I'm looking forward to reading the next, because the last issue left us on a dun 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 moment, and I'm always loving a cliffhanger. But other than that, thank you for watching, guys. I'm still playing catch up with my reviews, guys. Don't worry. But other than that, I hope you enjoyed it. There will be a link in the description. Links in the description for everywhere where you can find Like Father, Like Daughter, including the Facebook page, including where you can purchase this as well. If you want to try it yourself, I will be purchasing it for a friend as well. And other than that, show some love and respect to Miss Comic Uno. This is her baby, so she deserves all the credit. I'm just the guy who is supporting her by buying it. But if I was here, if I could hug your cat, I would, and say, there you go, girl. But other than that, you guys take care. And Cat, well done. But other than that, you guys take care.